Welcome, Cancer. I'm Zorya Cassendra, and this is your soul deep reading for June 2025. If you felt like you're swimming in circles, longing for a sense of home you can't quite name, pause here. This is your month of return, not to a place, but to yourself. Cancer is ruled by the moon, the great tide puller of our emotions. And this June, the lunar rhythms align in ways that illuminate not just your feelings, but the deeper needs beneath them. You're not being asked to toughen up. You're being asked to soften strategically, to let your intuition lead you home. This is not a time to armor up. It's a time to let the right things in. Let's begin. The lighthouse within. June begins with your ruling moon, forming gentle trines to Saturn and Neptune, asking you to slow down and listen. The theme of this month is receptive power, a strength that isn't loud, but luminous. As the sun moves through Gemini early in the month, you may feel like retreating, but this isn't avoidance. It's soul alignment. You're gathering your strength inward. Mercury enters your sign on June 17th, gifting you with the words to name what your heart has only felt. This is a month to stop translating your emotions for others. Instead, express them for yourself. Don't just communicate, commune. Journaling, voice notes, prayer, or poetry, however you speak to your soul. Do it now. You are the lighthouse this month, not because you shined for others, but because you're finally steady in your own storm. And as the full moon rises in Capricorn, your opposite sign, you'll see clearly who truly shows up for you when your waves get high. The question is no longer, who do I belong to? But what belongs with me? Let your boundaries be sacred, not reactive. This is your invitation to remember. Your emotions aren't the problem. They're the compass. Home is a feeling love, relationships and connection. In love, June brings an almost cinematic sensitivity. If you're partnered, old patterns resurface, not to haunt, but to heal. Venus in Cancer amplifies your nurturing energy, but also reveals where you've overgiven without reciprocity. You may feel hyper-attuned to your partner's needs, but this month urges you to track your own tenderness too. Mid-month, a moment of quiet may reveal more intimacy than any grand gesture. If you're single, this is an ideal time to call in love that feels like home. Not safety as sameness, but emotional sanctuary. You're not seeking perfection, you're craving resonance, a glance that feels like déjà vu, a conversation that lands like a soft place to fall. June encourages emotionally intelligent connections, ones where silence is comfortable and feelings don't need translation. Around the new moon in Gemini, someone unexpected may reveal hidden feelings or resurface from the past. Listen, but don't lower your standards. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's nourishing. This is also a month to look at how you parent yourself in relationships. Are you overprotecting your heart? Or are you neglecting it in pursuit of closeness? Love isn't about losing yourself to merge. It's about finding someone who helps you remember who you are when you're alone. Reclaim your softness. Reclaim your emotional pacing. You're not too much. You just feel more than most. That's your magic. The work of belonging, career, purpose, and soul-level resources. Professionally, June brings depth over speed. The first half of the month may feel like fog. Projects slow down. Clarity feels distant. Don't force answers. Mercury's move into your sign mid-month gives you a sharper sense of what's true. You'll begin to distinguish what you've been doing for approval versus what actually feeds your soul. A new idea or opportunity may arrive quietly, almost disguised as a whisper. Pay attention to what energizes you, not just what pays. The full moon in Capricorn lights up your 7th house of contracts and collaborations. This is a powerful time to renegotiate boundaries, especially in work partnerships. Some of you may leave a role, boss, or title behind. Not out of rebellion, but because it no longer feels aligned. Trust that letting go is a strategy, not a failure. For those working on passion projects, this month brings a turning point. Someone may finally recognize your work, or you might receive a resource that allows you to go deeper. Don't waste energy trying to be understood by those who've already decided not to see you. Pour your energy into the work that calls you home. You're not here to outperform. You're here to resonate. The ocean beneath, shadow work and inner healing. Your emotional body is your radar, and this month it's tuned into deeper frequencies. Chiron activates your 10th house, asking you to confront what visibility has cost you. Have you shrunk in order to be accepted? Have you carried roles that weren't yours to bear? This is the month to release inherited burdens, family patterns, old parental expectations. Even past life emotional echoes may come to the surface. Don't fear this. Witnessing your pain is the portal to your power. You may cry more this month, not because you're weak, but because something ancient is leaving your system. The healing doesn't need to be loud. Let it be slow. Let it be sacred. Create space for stillness, music, water. Use salt baths, ancestral altar work, or quiet nighttime journaling to process. You are not broken. You're oceanic. And the deeper you go, the more treasures you'll find. Let June be the month you stop apologizing for feeling. Let it be the month you retranslate your sensitivity into strength. Sacred dates, moons, and planetary guidance. June 6th, Mercury squares, Neptune. Avoid making major decisions. What's real may be distorted. June 8th, new moon in Gemini. Set intentions for mental clarity, spiritual language, and safe communication. June 17th, Mercury enters Cancer. Your words hold power. Speak truth, not performance. June 22nd, full moon in Capricorn. Relationship revelations. Time to name who supports your growth. June 26th, Venus trines Saturn. Commit to the soft things. Rituals, relationships, and healing. June 29th, Mars in Leo may bring a push for action. Don't rush. Let your moves come from peace, not panic. Rituals. Integration. This month, your ritual is reclamation. Light a candle at night, not just for calm, but to signal your readiness to feel without judgment. Make tea with intention. Leave voice notes to yourself like love letters. Place your hand on your chest and say, "I'm safe with me." Dance under moonlight. Cry into salt water. You are both the tide and the anchor. You are both memory and dream. This June, let your softness be your structure. Let your emotions be the map. You're not lost. You're remembering. You're returning. You're rising. And you are ready. If this message moved something in you, dear Cancer, let me know below. What are you reclaiming this month? Like this video, subscribe to Zorya's Astrology, and share this with a fellow moonchild. I'll be here, watching the tides, reading the stars, and holding space for your next becoming. Until then, keep looking up and trust the rhythm of your own ocean.